and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And right now for the Bucks, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the center. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5. So, Clark, when you look at the MVP voting over the last few years, it has been dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped too, so I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Antetokounmpo passes to Jackson. And here's Middleton. Lopez, a screen on George. Shot clock at 3. Shots good by Middleton.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Hartenstein with a screen on Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Williams with a clean look, and the 3-ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Taken away by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Giannis. Here's Milwaukee now. Tries from 10. Drains it from 9 feet away.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And there it is for him.
And
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win 9.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now to our rookie leader for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. Take a look at Wallace, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Well, he's a premier pickpocket last month among rookies. You can't afford to get lazy around him because he'll leave you empty-handed for sure.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
screen by Hartenstein. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dame is money from the mid-range. He's done this so many times during his career.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. And Middleton kicks to Jackson. Here's Giannis. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Giannis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Hartenstein against Lopez. Dort with a screen for Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Giannis has got 8 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up on the wing. Lopez grabs the board.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Williams, out to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort cans it from downtown.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all.
Time out.
Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. New group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Prince is checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Jackson.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Lopez. Still without a basket. Pass to Antetokounmpo. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Joe passes to Wiggins. Here's Williams. Outside Williams. Back to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And Middleton subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Williams finds Caruso. Williams against Prince. Pass to Joe. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Bucks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Prince. Still scoreless. Middleton can't get it to go. Wiggins passes to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Lillard up top, covered by Joe. Lillard misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
On the wing, Williams. Defended by Prince. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here is Lillard, a big-time producer. Currently, he's averaging 25 points a game. Goes up at the stripe. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Out in the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. Trent's out there with Portis, and it's right in at the 1. From deep, Trent. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Here's Wright. It's rebounded. Getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Prince dishes to Middleton. They get a hand on it. To the inside, Trent, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Middleton.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, number 5 from the 4 this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Case and Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for DeLon Wright. Portis, the pass to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Down low. Kicks it out to Prince. Shot clock at 5. There's Portis. And again, the Bucks miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Wallace outside. Williams sends a screen for Wallace. No good on the 3. Bucks trail by 5. Lillard finds Portis. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Middleton outside. A three-pointer, no good. Wallace with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Back to Wallace. Jackson against Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Lillard, the pass to Portis. He takes it in. Rebound, Milwaukee. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Thunder with some changes. Jalen Williams comes in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. Dort a screen on Lillard. Outside, Dort drains the three-pointer. Dort's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Caruso looking for an opening. And stolen by Portis. The 15-footer, and Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Portis.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all three levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Caruso finds Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson setting the pick here for Giannis. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Taurean Prince. Buries it from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
That free throw missing. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their 2nd NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. Good. He hits the jump shot. Williams has got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
George, the rebound by Middleton. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Lillard. High quality look, and he sinks it. He's got 8.
Dame showing off that ball control. He's a master at creating space.
Williams can't get it to go.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Thunder up by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. Here's a question for Shaq from Denzel MVP. He wants to know, big fella, do you think you would have made the NBA if you were one? That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, filling out the middle. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And Lillard throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Damian Lillard. One shot.
Free throw good. Damian Lillard. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
Antetokounmpo against Williams. Antetokounmpo inside. Off target is 6 miss and 13 attempts from the floor. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. He was all alone on that one. Wallace has got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
11 feet away. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Chance to check out stats for Chris Middleton.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Lillard. Shot to stop the run. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Wallace outside. Here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And that one falls for Williams. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And both free throws good for Williams. Bucks trail by 17. Giannis outside. It's deflected. Wallace against Jackson. Williams, a screen on Jackson. Wallace misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Lopez, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Lillard missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Bucks passing it around, and Lopez throws it down.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Inside, Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Rebounded by the Bucks. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Middleton, a screen on Williams, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Dort.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13-point lead. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Thunder making a switch here. Higgins is checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Wright in for Damian Lillard. Williams against Antetokounmpo. Fires from 14, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
There's the lob, and Giannis up high and down hard.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Williams double team. Caruso against Trent to the inside. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Middleton banked in off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And that one falls for Williams. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Gary Trent. And he makes both free throws.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's Middleton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Prince in the corner. Middleton with it. Over Wiggins. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder lead by 11. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter, the guard and off guard, are Lillard and Trent. Trent's out there with Jackson, and it's Portis in at the center position.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Here's Trent, and that one is stuffed right through.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Lillard, bounce pass, tries it from 19. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 11. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter. And Lillard gets double teamed. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder.
Number 22.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Williams.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 6, Jalen.
So it's the Bucks now. It's a 13-point game. And Lillard gets double teamed. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Lillard outside. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point.
Trent outside. Outside for Jackson. Bucks passing it around. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Trent.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And stolen by Portis. Trent with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Caruso against Lillard. Back to Trent. A 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Wallace.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
The Thunder leading by 6. Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here is Portis. He's guarded by Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Because Portis is an active scorer, he draws the D's attention, sometimes a little too much attention.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Bucks trail by 6. Here's Middleton. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Dort.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton really does a nice job at being able to score through contact. Sometimes he gets hammered, and he still gets it up and down.
The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. On the free throw, no good.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points. Lillard, a screen on Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot. Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Lopez, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard with the bucket. The Thunder leading by 7. Pick by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not enough on that one as it misses. Milwaukee's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Pass to Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hartenstein with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Middleton. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
The line for the Bucks, Damian Lillard, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits.
Tell you what, Dame wasn't unknown entering the league, but I'm not sure many folks predicted this kind of career for him.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. The Thunder leading by 8. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. And the Thunder, another 3.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Joe finds Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.